Keep up to date with the latest news and information from Propertymark.
Welcome to Propertymark Pulse in association with Rightmove. So, to start, I'm going to throw you a question. How do you feel this year is going compared to only 12 months earlier? Busier? More orderly? Quicker moving? All of these? None of these? We're a little over 2 months in, and I think most people would say it's not stopped at all so far, but that's the pure beauty of working in this sector. No 2 days are ever the same, and there is definitely never a need to clock watch, that's for sure. So this week we're going to jump in on the latest Halifax house price index. We're also going to look at Nationwide's 0% green additional borrowing mortgage, plus check in on the UK government's spring statement as well. So straight to it, let's see what's on the go.
We are Propertymark.
So with the latest numbers on average house prices from Halifax now in the open, for the second month in a row the average house price remains above the £300,000 barrier. This represents a 0.3% uplift month on month and a 1.3% jump year on year, and gives an average house price of £301,151 according to their data. The report also states that Scotland and Northern Ireland saw the biggest climbs in average house pricing, with Scotland delivering an impressive 4.7% annually and Northern Ireland punching a 6.3% growth year on year. So how do we feel these trends might play out over the course of the year? It's certainly been overall positive in many ways so far. However, it's likely sensible to state that global factors can play influence across time. What are your thoughts so far? Feel free to drop me a message, studio@propertymark.co.uk.
Propertymark.
So, going green has likely been something that many people have mulled over across the last few years, and although many green technologies are generally coming down in price as time progresses, they can still represent substantial outlay for many homeowners. While there may be specific grants that can help, not all costs are universally provisioned for, and although many people generally remain keen to reap the benefits of lower energy bills and better environmental credentials, this is something Nationwide Building Society are hoping to tap into via the introduction of their green additional borrowing mortgage. It offers the opportunity to borrow between £5,000 and £20,000 with 0% interest applied. There are key terms and conditions though, the first being that people must be an existing Nationwide mortgage customer, and of course all borrowing using the proposed product must be spent on approved environmental upgrades. It's certainly potentially an interesting product, clearly designed at hooking in new customers. Do we think other lenders may rustle up a similar sounding product? We'll keep track of this over the next few months for sure.
We are Propertymark.
Last week saw the UK government's spring statement, and it underscored ongoing pressures in the UK housing market, particularly surrounding affordability for renters and first-time buyers. While it didn't introduce any new housing policies, there was a commitment to implement planning reform across England by the end of 2026. The latest figures from the Office of National Statistics showed that just over 100,000 homes were completed between January and September 2025, which is actually an 11% decrease from the same period in 2024. As the autumn budget approaches, the UK government does have the potential opportunity to implement policies that can help make a real difference. Revising stamp duty thresholds and supporting investment in the private rented sector could improve market efficiency, increase housing supply, and address affordability challenges for both renters and buyers. Propertymark continues to work with policymakers to ensure reforms are practical and effective as time passes.
For more details, check propertymark.co.uk.
As always, a massive thank you for listening to Propertymark Pulse in association with Rightmove. Don't forget you can keep in touch with the very latest industry news at propertymark.co.uk/news. We're back on the 27th of March. In the meanwhile, a few aspects to keep on your radar. Propertymark 1 returns on the 12th of June, and Phase 1 of the Renters' Rights Act kicks in on the 1st of May. We'll keep you in touch with both and much more as well. Catch you in 14 days. Set your watch.